All right, the 18th annual Michael Edward Bratton II Turkey Trot is this Thanksgiving at Nevada Union High School, and we're here with Mike Bratton, who's going to tell us about it. Mike?
Good morning, Barry.
Good morning. Tell me about what you guys are doing this Thanksgiving.
This will be the 18th annual MEB2 Turkey Trot, Nevada Union High School, Thursday morning, Turkey Trot Day, or Turkey Day, Thanksgiving morning. And again, this is the 18th annual. We started this the year Michael took his life. Michael took his life in 2006, and obviously it was a major shock to our family, a major shock to the community, and Michael and his buddy had planned on doing a turkey trot for Nevada Union High School because they were both coaching football there. They'd gone to college and graduated, and they were both working and came back, and they loved football so much they were coaching at NU, and they were going to do a turkey trot to raise money for the program. And so Michael's friend said, why don't we do a turkey trot in memory of Michael, not for what Michael did, but for awareness, suicide awareness and suicide, or depression awareness and suicide awareness. And so we decided to do it with the help of his friends and our family, and the Bratton family decided we need to do this because we need to tell the story about that there is hope, that there is healing. There are tools that you can use to bring yourself out of depression or whatever is messing with your head, because so many people suffer with so many types of depression and so many types of mental health illnesses. But the stigma is I'm afraid to talk about it. I'm afraid to raise my hand and say, I've got a sore throat, I need medicine. I've got, high blood pressure, I need medicine. Well, it's the same with mental health. Raise your hand and let somebody help you, and let's reach out to people and get help for them, because there's just so much today in the medical profession that can help people get through tough times in life. So we started the Turkey Trot in 2006. So now we're up to our 18th year. We partnered with A New Day, which is a nonprofit faith-based counseling center here in town. I'm also on the board of directors of that, Barry. And we give 50% of the proceeds. We've probably raised over $700,000 in the 18 years.
Wow.
That's gone back into 50% of it to A New Day. It was a startup at that point in time as well. And we counsel free of charge up to a sliding scale with not only lay counselors but professional counselors there. The rest of the funds go back into the community in a lot of youth activities, NU football and NU basketball and track and the cheerleading program, and we support NEO and some other youth activities. The foundation also gives away a college scholarship to a football player every year. And so it's meant a lot. It's been a healing process for us as well. It's been a healing process for so many people in the community, and there's never a moment that goes by after a turkey trot that somebody doesn't come up to me and say, Mike, your talk, not only today but through the community during the years, have saved somebody's life because we've got them counseling. And I have people that will tell me that just right to my face. We also know that at that turkey trot there's several people in that crowd of 2,000 to 2,500 people that show up on Thanksgiving morning for the run walk turkey trot that are hurting, and maybe this is the first time they've heard the message, and then they go out and get help. And so that's what this is all about, removing the stigma of mental health issues to help people get better, and that's what we do. It's also turned into a wonderful, fun family event, community event. We have maybe 10% of the people that show up are really runners. They're serious. Then you got another 20% that are wannabe runners. And then you've got the trotters and the joggers, and then you've got the walkers. But the families come, and they come back year after year because they see people they don't normally see. It becomes a reunion. We always like to laugh because the college kids, they used to come back on Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and they'd all go to the bars in Nevada City and drink. Now they don't, because they're going to get up in the morning and they're going to come and run the turkey trot.
Right.
And so that becomes their reunion. And so that's kind of fun too. When I get to stand up on the bleachers and look down at a couple thousand people, I'm very emotional about it. But I know we're doing some good for the cause of depression awareness and suicide prevention. But I also know that people are here and they're having fun. And what a wonderful day to start a Thanksgiving morning with the turkey trot. It's a place where you get to come and look around. And I say this, look around. Look what we had to be thankful for in this beautiful community that is so supportive. And so that's my Thanksgiving day. I love it. Then we go home and have turkey dinner like everybody else.
Yeah, put some calories in the bank so you can eat a little extra.
That's right. That's right.
And don't you think that just having that vibrant, happy community and being part of it, that's also a positive influence on people's mental health as well.
It absolutely is. I say to people now, I never quite know what I'm going to say when I talk, but one thing I do say is, if your mind is not healthy, your body is not going to be healthy. It takes the mind that controls the body, and vice versa. If you're not exercising and being out in the fresh air and doing things that help you physically, it's going to impact your mind as well. So they work together. So, the run is really important, but getting help for the mind is really important.
Yeah,
so,
mind, body, and soul, those three.
Absolutely.
The triangle of
Absolutely.
stability.
Yeah, it is important. And so, I stand here today, and we're going to do this for a couple more years probably, and then pass it on. We're going to go, our goal is 20 years. But the other thing that is important to me is to I always get to share my faith a little bit. Sometimes tragedies are, when you lose a child, I don't know if there's anything worse than that.
I can imagine.
God said, Mike, your family needs to go do something. You need to be a part of a voice in the community to talk about mental health and to remove that stigma of being embarrassed about it. And so that's led me to do what I do.
So, Mike, how do people get in contact? How do people register? How do we get people in the community involved?
Okay, well, you're invited out on Thanksgiving morning. We start registration at 7:30 in the morning. We have a warm up, and then after that we have a kids run, and they chase the turkey, and then we start the event at 8:30. I try to speak for only about 5 or 6 or 7 minutes because sometimes it's cold and they want to get out. So you can sign up on Thursday morning. You can just show up and come. It's $25 for an adult, and for kids under 14, I think it's $12. It's too late to get a T-shirt right now because the T-shirt window was closed off on Tuesday. We had to order the shirts. They're getting delivered tomorrow, and they start the printing of 1,700 T-shirts. But you can also still go online to MEB2 Turkey Trot, Michael Edward Bratton II Turkey Trot, or just again MEB2 Turkey Trot, and you'll see our website. You can sign up there. It's very easy to do. You can look at pictures from the prior years. You can look at some videos that are just phenomenal that somewhat tell the story of why we're doing what we're doing. And I promise you, it's a worthwhile morning event on Thanksgiving.
Perfect, Mike. I want to thank you for being such an asset to our community and for doing everything you do with mental health. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You got it. Thanks, Barry.
It's nice talking to you.
Yep, you too. Thank you.